Hey, did you guys see that creepy Trump inauguration speech? Oh, it was so it was so creepy seeing all of those government-based gods all there at one time. But life reveals itself in those ways sometimes. It's a little bit spooky when you see it, but just thinking about it, each of those gods, you guys call them presidents, but what they really are is they're worldly gods that have been put in a position to lead certain factions and to anoint certain proclivities, bringing and uniting certain human uh, aspects into one tight circle, starting with the inner circle, which is government. Because most of those presidents, or gods as I call them, they draw in employees who come from all over the United States to work in government who are very similar. Um, and you'll see larger examples of it in the way they appoint judges and U.S. attorneys and very high positions, very big appointments. But nonetheless, those people in those positions also bring in their own cadre of similar-minded people to work within their offices or jurisdictions in that administration. And as I sat, in my easy chair, kind of watching the festivities, I saw the incoming god, Trump, um, taking the reins from the previous god, Biden, and all of the gods before him sitting there as one big communal faction of earthly deities. Now, most of you people who will stumble upon this video um, will get a little bit offended because I'm using the word God. And I think you are mistaking that for the creator. And that's understandable. It's your hypnosis. You've been hypnotized to think that way. I totally get it. I have no problem with you being confused. If you ever have a problem with your confusion, you can always like and subscribe to my channel, because that is my intended purpose, is to uh, unravel a few of those crossed wires, get you out of the confusion, and get you pointed in the right direction towards the one who made you, aka the creator. But getting back to the point, I digress on what I was saying before. Um, these earthly gods, known as presidents, are not alone. Um, it's a big club of gods, and they are almost so numerous within society and the world that you can't name them. I mean, the United States has its own lineup of superstar gods, ranging from government to media, sports, and entertainment. And it goes all the way down to the level of just internet influencers. Um, and then you have the silent gods. Most of those people um, are underneath the banner of the god of sexuality, because sexuality is a voice onto itself. It doesn't need media per se. It doesn't need a camera, because sex sells. It sells itself. And when you are within that vein of attractiveness, you automatically are initiated into that diaspora of god or goddess. But I'm digressing again, because some of these conversations are just so heady, that it takes time to unravel it. So I'll just get to the point and I'll kind of continue with this on the next video. Looking at the inauguration, I noticed that there is a new and encroaching group of followers who believe because their God is now in charge, speaking of Donald Trump, that they also have a mandate. And I'm going to get into that. I'm going to do that in the next video. And I'm going to break this thing down. Probably going to do a series on this. So yeah, like and subscribe. And I'll make this a series. And I'll go through each of the presidents one by one. And I'll kind of point out the God variant that they are associated with, their agenda and their grouping, their following, and what they have done and how it all aligns. And you will see that to be a God is not to be an omnipotent creator of the universe. Gods are just leaders. And most of the gods are fleshy gods, where there are another group of gods above them that aren't flesh-like, but they are spirited gods, but they're not the creators. There's only one creator, and he made all of it. It's your job to kind of dissect it and figure it out. But like, subscribe, check out the next video. I'll start going down the rabbit hole so we can kind of suss this out, okay? Thanks.